Making small changes can protect your heart. You don't need drastic steps every day. I've seen many patients try these habits. They no longer live with fear or pain. But many still repeat common mistakes daily. Slowly, those hidden habits clog their arteries. Have you ever felt tired for no reason? I know how draining that can be. Just try one change tomorrow. You deserve health. Your heart will thank you for it. Here on Channel About Seniors Health, we share practical, easy-to-follow tips so you can take charge of your health and live well. If you find this helpful, please hit the like button and tell us where you're watching from so we can create content that truly supports you.
You know, if you really want to prevent heart attack and stroke, the very first place to begin is with the food on your plate. What you choose each day to eat can decide if your arteries stay clear or if they slowly get clogged without you even realizing it. The good news is you don't need a strict diet. You just need smarter choices, small swaps you can live with. Let me share some foods with you that science has proven effective in cleaning arteries and lowering cholesterol. These are natural ways to protect your heart. First is flaxseed, a simple superfood. It's full of soluble fiber and omega-3s. It helps lower LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs your arteries. You can sprinkle flaxseed on oatmeal, blend it into your smoothies, or stir it into plain yogurt. It's an easy habit that adds up. Next is green tea, gentle but powerful. It's rich in antioxidants and polyphenols, compounds that calm inflammation and protect your blood vessels daily. Research shows green tea drinkers have a much lower risk of heart disease. So swapping soda for green tea is a small habit with lasting impact. Another choice I recommend often to my older patients is fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, or mackerel are loaded with EPA and DHA. These omega-3s lower inflammation, stabilize heart rhythms, and slow down dangerous plaque buildup inside your arteries over time. Then we have beets, often overlooked. They're naturally high in nitrates that your body turns into nitric oxide. This relaxes vessels and lowers pressure. Better circulation means more oxygen reaching your heart, brain, and muscles. For older adults with stiff arteries, beets can be a simple game changer. Don't forget oats, humble but powerful. They're packed with beta-glucan fiber, which lowers LDL and total cholesterol while also balancing blood sugar levels. That's especially helpful if you're managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. A warm bowl of oats in the morning can set the tone for your day. Beans are another smart food group. Black beans, lentils, kidney beans, they're high in fiber and protein, but low in fat and very filling. They help with weight control and lower harmful cholesterol naturally. Adding beans a few times a week makes your meals healthier and satisfying. And finally, spices like turmeric and cinnamon. They're more than just flavor for food. They help calm vessel inflammation, a silent trigger behind stroke and heart disease. I've seen many older patients add 2 or 3 of these foods daily. Over just a few months, their cholesterol and blood pressure improved. They felt more energy, less fear, and more control over their health. That's the beauty of small changes. They build into lasting results. But let's be honest together. If your plate is still full of saturated fat, added sugar, and salt, your arteries may be narrowing daily. Fatty meats, fried snacks, sodas, cookies, processed meals from boxes, they quietly damage your vessels without showing warning signs right away. And often, you may not know until something serious happens suddenly. That's why prevention is powerful, because once damage is done, it's harder. But the solution isn't strict or scary. You don't need to give up everything. You just need smart swaps, one meal, one day at a time. Tomorrow, instead of a ham sandwich, try a bowl of warm oats with flaxseed. Instead of soda or sweetened tea, sip on calming green tea instead. These are gentle, realistic shifts that you can actually enjoy. And if you keep doing them, your arteries and heart will thank you. So let me ask you something. How many of these foods are already a part of your meals? Do you have a favorite one yet? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Because the foods you choose daily can bring you freedom and strength, not fear and limitation over time. And in the next session together, I'll show you lifestyle habits you can do right at home to keep your heart strong and safe. No gym, no expensive equipment, just small steps you can trust. Remember, you deserve to feel clear, strong, and in control again. So try one of these tomorrow. See how your body responds. Because even the smallest change today can protect your heart for years ahead. Stay with us because the next chapter reveals a surprising yet simple tip that can make a big difference for seniors. You won't want to miss it.
You might think you're doing fine. Maybe you eat fairly well each day. But if you sit too much or feel stressed, if you don't sleep enough or skip checkups, your risk of heart attack is still very high. And once you're in your 60s or older, those risks grow faster than most people realize. That's why I always remind my patients, small daily habits can either save your life or slowly take it away without you noticing. The first habit I want you to focus on is gentle daily movement, the easiest change. You don't need to hit the gym hard. You don't need heavy weights or intense workouts. A simple walk can protect your heart deeply. Just 30 minutes of walking each day can lower your heart disease risk by 30%. It improves circulation, eases pressure on your heart, supports steady blood pressure, boosts energy naturally. Walking is simple, free, and perfect for older adults. Now let's talk about sleep. If you're getting less than 6 hours a night, your body creates more cortisol, the stress hormone. That leads to inflammation, higher blood pressure, and even irregular rhythms that exhaust your heart. Studies show poor sleep raises heart attack risk by 20 to 30% over the years. So please, make quality sleep a true priority. Turn off the TV a little earlier each night. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and free of noise. The third habit is stress management, and this one is often ignored the most. Stress isn't just in your mind, it's in your body. Each stressful moment makes blood pressure spike, your heartbeat races, and vessels squeeze tighter. Over time, stress scratches the inner walls of arteries. That makes it easy for plaque to build up, blocking blood flow where you need it most. But the good news is, relief doesn't take long. Just 5 calm minutes each morning can help. You might breathe deeply by an open window, or listen to a song that brings you peace, or simply enjoy a quiet cup of tea. It doesn't need to be perfect or long. Your nervous system just needs a daily break. Let me share a story from my clinic. A patient of mine, 62 years old, didn't smoke, didn't drink, but worked non-stop. He slept little, lived under constant pressure, and thought he was too strong to worry. One evening after dinner, he felt chest pressure. He thought it was gas, nothing serious at all. But 3 hours later, he was in the ER. A heart attack nearly took his life that night. He survived, but now needs medication forever. That's why I'm telling you this today. Don't wait until your body sends loud warnings. Even mild chest discomfort can be a signal. Several sleepless nights are not just nothing. Unusual fatigue could be your early red flag. So if you want a healthier heart today, start with 3 simple things you can control. Walk each day, get enough restful sleep, and keep your blood pressure in a healthy range. These are not difficult, but they save lives. Now, I'd like to ask you something. Which of these 3 habits are you already doing? Or which one feels hardest for you to begin?
Leave me a comment and share your thoughts. Your story might inspire someone else to start. And please don't stop with these first steps. Stay with me in the next part of this talk, where I'll show you how to track key numbers that often predict heart problems early and have saved countless lives in my own practice. Remember this, your heart deserves daily care. You deserve to feel clear, strong, and energized. Small habits done each day can protect your life. So try one tomorrow and keep moving forward. Your future self will thank you deeply and sincerely. I'd love to hear from you. If you notice any of the issues we discussed, type 1 for yourself or 2 if it's a family member. Share this video with them too, so you can check together and take action.
A lot of people believe that eating healthy and staying active is all they need to prevent a heart attack. But the truth is, my friend, what truly protects your heart is keeping track of your key health numbers. You might eat well every day, walk around the neighborhood, and feel like you're doing everything right. But if your blood pressure is high, if your bad cholesterol is rising, or your blood sugar is out of control, your risk of heart attack remains very real. And here's the scary part. You cannot feel these numbers. There are no warning signs you notice in time. That's why checking regularly is crucial. For people over 50, I recommend checking every 3 to 6 months. Let's start with blood pressure. Ideally, it should be under 120/80. When pressure is high, your arteries are under constant stress. High blood pressure silently damages vessels, weakens artery walls, and greatly raises your risk of stroke. The second number is cholesterol. I'm talking about LDL, the bad cholesterol you've probably heard of. Ideally, that number should stay under 100. When LDL rises too high, it sticks inside artery walls like glue. Over time, it forms plaque buildup, making your arteries narrow, stiff, and much more likely to clog suddenly. That clog is what causes a heart attack or ischemic stroke, and it happens without mercy. The third number is fasting blood sugar. This should stay under 100. Anything higher is a red flag for pre-diabetes or diabetes. High blood sugar silently injures the small blood vessels in your body. It reduces circulation, weakens healing, and quietly raises your heart risk. Another number you should know is your resting heart rate. A healthy heart beats between 60 and 80 times per minute. If your rate is much higher, it could mean stress, inflammation, or a deeper heart condition hiding inside. Let me share a story with you. I once had a patient, a 58-year-old woman full of life. She worked every day, took care of her home, and felt completely healthy. But during a routine checkup, her blood pressure was 150/95. Her LDL cholesterol was 170, and she had no idea. If she hadn't checked those numbers, she could have ended up in the ER with a sudden stroke. That day, she told me, "I thought I was fine, doctor. I never imagined my numbers were that bad." And this is the lesson I want you to remember. Right now, you cannot measure your health just by how you feel. You need the numbers. You need to know exactly where your body stands. When you know your numbers, you can adjust your lifestyle, your diet, and your habits before it is too late. So let me ask you this. When was the last time you checked your blood pressure or your cholesterol? If it was within the last 6 months, I'm truly glad for you. That's the right step forward. But if it has been longer, consider this your gentle reminder. Don't wait for symptoms to appear. Make an appointment. Schedule a wellness check. It's not being overly cautious, it's protecting your future. Because here's the truth, my friend. Health is not about guessing. It's about knowing. It's about staying in control. So tomorrow, take one small step. Call your doctor, check your numbers. You deserve to feel safe and strong. And in the next part, I'll show you the common mistakes that people make every single day, thinking they're healthy, but quietly moving toward danger. Stay with me. Your heart deserves this attention, and so do you.
Sometimes, the things you think are normal are the ones quietly hurting your heart each day. You don't always feel it, but it's still there, working silently in the background without warning. Mistake 1. Thinking, I feel fine, so I'm fine. I know how easy it is to believe that. But here's the truth. More than half of first heart attacks happen with no chest pain, no shortness of breath, no pressure in your chest until the moment it strikes. That's why regular checkups are so important. Blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar. These silent numbers often tell the truth before your body does. Feeling healthy doesn't always mean you are healthy. Have you ever thought, I feel strong, so I'm safe? I've seen so many people think that way, and it nearly cost them their lives. Mistake 2. Underestimating sleep and stress. Many of us push through long days, staying up late, telling ourselves, I'll rest later. But stress is not harmless. It changes your body inside. Chronic stress raises cortisol, your stress hormone. It creates inflammation in your arteries, blocking blood flow. Over time, this silent damage builds up and increases your risk of clots and strokes. Ask yourself, when was the last time you gave your body true rest without guilt? Sometimes, what your heart needs most is simply a calm night and a deep breath. Mistake 3. Exercising the wrong way. Some people go hard once or twice a week, then spend the rest of the days sitting still. That sudden pressure on the heart can do harm. What works better? Gentle, steady movement. Even 20 to 30 minutes of walking a day improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and steadily reduces your long-term heart risk. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy. Just think of walking after dinner or stretching in the morning before coffee. Small, steady steps protect your heart best. Mistake 4. Believing extreme diets are healthy. I've met folks who cut out all carbs, skip fats, or eat only vegetables for weeks. But this isn't balanced, and it doesn't last. Your heart needs steady fuel, healthy carbs, good fats, and quality protein to stay strong every day. The goal is not eating less, but eating smart, so your body has what it truly needs. I've seen health-conscious people in their 60s still ending up with blocked arteries, not because they didn't try hard enough, but because they were trying the wrong way. It's not about effort, it's about direction. If you recognize even one of these mistakes, that awareness alone can change your future. Catching it early can prevent a heart attack. So let me ask you, have you made one? Be honest with yourself, no shame at all. Awareness is the first step toward healing, and you deserve a heart that feels strong. Tomorrow, I'll show you what really works. Simple steps to keep your arteries clear, your blood flowing smoothly, your body energized, so you feel more like yourself again. Take a moment to check yourself today. Even a simple test or habit can protect your arteries and help you live longer, healthier.
We've talked about the foods that help, the simple meals that can keep arteries clear, and how sleep, stress, and movement matter. You've also heard about the numbers to check: blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar. They're quiet signs that tell you the truth. We went over the common mistakes too, like skipping rest or relying on fad diets, small habits that slowly wear your heart down. But here's what I want you to remember. Not every detail, not every number, just one simple truth. Little steps matter. A strong heart is never built in a day. It comes from small choices done daily. They add up quietly and protect you. No one expects you to change overnight. I would never ask you to do it all. But you can start with just one thing. Add a spoon of oats to your breakfast. That single change helps lower cholesterol. It's simple fuel your heart can depend on. Or maybe take a 15-minute walk today. You don't need a gym or heavy equipment. just steady movement that keeps blood flowing. How about turning your phone off early, 30 minutes sooner before bedtime tonight? Your body heals best when it's fully rested. You could also call your doctor tomorrow. Book your next checkup while you remember. Peace of mind is worth that small call. Because sometimes one step makes the difference. It keeps you out of the ER at midnight. It spares you that sudden, terrifying moment. I've seen it too often in my clinic. Folks who felt fine until the attack struck, and they always said, "I wish I knew." That's why I'm sharing this with you today, so you don't wait until it's too late, so you can stay one step ahead of danger. Now let me ask you something personal. Out of all the ideas I've shared today, which one will you start with first? Will you eat better, sleep earlier, move more? Or maybe just schedule that health check? Any choice you make is a victory. Leave me a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear your small first step, because your heart deserves the care today.
You've just heard me share the small steps: simple foods, better sleep, gentle movement, less stress. It doesn't need to be complicated or overwhelming. But here's the truth I want you to hold on to. A strong heart doesn't come from one big change. It comes from small actions done every single day. You don't need to change everything at once. You just need to choose one small thing today. That's how real change happens, slowly, steadily, safely. Maybe tomorrow you add oats to your breakfast. Maybe this afternoon you take a 15-minute walk. Or tonight you turn off your phone earlier. Even picking up the phone to book your checkup counts, because that one step may save you from the ER. That one step may keep you here for your family. And I want you to ask yourself right now, which of these will you start with first? Eating better? Sleeping more? Moving? Or a checkup? Don't wait until a health scare forces you to act. Don't wait until it's too late to turn things around. You have the chance today. Please take it. So here's my challenge for you. Check your daily habits. Choose one you'll improve. Write it down. Share it. Then follow through tomorrow. This is how you protect your health. This is how you live a longer, happier life. Not just for yourself, but for your loved ones too. And if this video was helpful for you, please share it with someone you care about, a parent, a grandparent, or anyone over 50. Don't forget to subscribe. That way I can keep walking with you, step by step, toward a stronger heart and a fuller life. And before you go, let me say this. Stay here with me a little longer. On your screen is a playlist just for you. It's called Heart and Brain Health. It's made for people over 60 like you. It's here to guide you every single day. Turn on your TV. Let the playlist play. Keep it running so you're always learning something new. Let it be your daily health companion. Because knowledge is power, and your health is the greatest gift you can give yourself and pass on to your grandchildren. See you in the next video.